I'm outside, and it's super bright. That's okay. I'm live. They're building an audience for me. It's okay, I don't need an audience. I am going to, before anybody shows up, quickly get this in here. Hi, one person. You're my favorite. Don't tell anybody else. It's the elephant in the room, and I'm not going to talk politics. You know how I feel. I'm doing a campaign to support civil liberties, the ACLU, and I have a daughter with special needs, and that's all we need to say right now, because I choose to use this time for something else, and that's my choice. Hi. So Briana, the clever, witty, brilliant Briana, answered my question by eloquently re-articulating it with what we would protect each other from. And I think the ultimate answer was we can't really protect each other, but we're there for each other if anything breaks and needs to be picked up. That's why I love her. And then she asked me, oh, okay, so we started. First, I've got to show you. I don't know if you can see this, but red pants, because I learned she's a rooster. I'm a rooster. Happy Chinese New Year. I did not know that meant we had bad luck this year. So our bad luck is going to be doubled. Please give both of us small tokens of red. It's okay. We're going to take over the world anyway. She is a rooster. And so this is honest to goodness what happened. So she's concerned about bad luck for red. And I said, that's okay. My numerology says my year is supposed to be loose and free. Happy, happy. Look her up. Guess what else we both are? We are both in 5 personal years. So we're meant to be. We're meant to be. It's been proven by both the Chinese and numbers. So we, both Rich and Matt, wore red pants at Houston Con. Are they roosters too? Got a lot of roosters. I look like a rooster today. It really isn't that there. See, I just can't keep you at that angle because then I'd have to hold it. I don't want to hold it because I bounce around a lot. And that would give you, seasickness. Hi, Wade. Dude, a poor wireless connection? What do you mean poor wireless connection? I'm right next to the damn thing. I'm back. Sorry. If that happens again, I'll go inside, and then we'll whisper and talk in the dark. So intimate. Brianna asked me, knowing full well that I am batshit crazy. That's some bullshit, people! Let's see if that'll help. Yay, I'm back. Now I'm in my husband's living room. Office. I was reading the word living down there. Is this working? Did it work now? Hi. Are we back? Did we do this again? Did it work again? How's this? When we last left off in the adventures of Kim and Briana, Briana is a rooster and Kim's a rooster, and we're talking superstitions. I believe in everything a little bit. Let me rephrase that. In terms of superstitions, I don't actually believe in anything, but just in case, I don't step on cracks. I don't walk under ladders. I try not to break mirrors. I figure couldn't hurt. I don't live by it. I don't say, I don't speak the Scottish play backstage, not so much because I believe that it'll bring bad. Wow, I'm just a fucking train wreck today. Sorry, guys. Macbeth. I don't say Macbeth backstage because it makes other people really super, super, super upset. Same reason I say break a leg instead of good luck. Things like that. So a lot of times I ascribe to superstitions even if I don't believe in them, just because it makes other people more comfortable. I don't want to be that kid. It's like, Macbeth, Macbeth, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like saying Beetlejuice twice and then going, Beetle, freaked out. That's an asshole move. What I do believe in, oh my gosh, Brianna's just cracking up. I know she's cracking. That's why I'm so all over the place, because I'm like, am I really going to start talking about this? I believe very strongly that me, have an essence that is of a vibrational nature. I think I vibrate. My soul, my essence, the thing that powers this meat suit is a vibration. And at some point, this meat suit will stop, and I will go from being a particle back to being a wave. I have been with a number of people who died. I was staring in my grandfather's eyes as he left his body, and there was a very, very definite change. There was something that happened, and he shot forward, shut his eyes, and opened them again, and all of a sudden it was like looking in a chair. There was nothing there. I slept next to my mom when she was asleep, or when she died. There was definitely, I woke up and went, oh, it's different. I didn't need to check pulse or anything like that. It just, there's something in there. On top of this, I have had some experiences that validate my batshit crazy beliefs. Or rather, I have some batshit crazy beliefs because of my experiences. I have had times in my life when all of a sudden I just know something. It's like in a dream, you know, when you look at a door and you say, oh, I need to go through that door to get to the train station. And you don't know why, you just all of a sudden know it, and that's how it works. My brain does that. And there has been more than one occasion when it does that with information I have absolutely no access to that has been correct about people who are dead. So that's the long, really uncomfortable way of saying, I think dead people talk to me. Other people think dead people talk to me. I have had some significant confirmation on some of the stuff I've said. I think it's not just dead people either. I think it's people who never had bodies. I think there are entities that are helping us out. We're not alone in our little vibration. It's just some of them don't need to manifest physically. And sometimes I know stuff from them too. Just know stuff. And it comforts me, and it helps my perspective to believe that it is from something bigger than me, from something outside of myself, so that my ego doesn't kick in, so that I don't have to figure out what to do with it. Oh my God, what are you going to do? You're going to go on tour now? You're going to start talking? No. It happens when it happens. There was one period of time when it got a little out of control and kind of scary, and then I talked to some friends that do it for a living, and just said, you're not a bus stop. You don't actually owe anybody anything, even if they're dead. And now sometimes I just know stuff. But because of my experience, I believe in that. I don't expect anybody else to believe in it. I am perfectly comfortable with you responding to my beliefs with, that is utter bullshit. You're a creative, intuitive person, and maybe you just guessed right. You know what? Maybe I did. I don't care. It works for me, and I am open to other pieces of information working for me. But that's my belief. My belief is that sometimes I know stuff that doesn't come from inside my brain. And I don't need to tell you any more about that. But it's also been a great source of comfort to me. All right, we knew someone that died, came back, said where they were going is beautiful, and the way we go is all different. Train, boat, plane, as my grandmother said these last words before she, Seymour, come back. This is my stop. She was on a train, laid down and closed her eyes. I do believe that. I think we all go differently. We all go at different times. I don't think any of us would come down here if there was not a return ticket. Like, really? Never? Wow, being human is a lot of work. Gotta believe in something. Even saying you don't believe in something is believing in something. That makes sense. I found found a lot of common ground in just saying, I believe in the experience of love. Love doesn't make any sense. We can continue to exist as a species without love. Like, why do you love somebody you're not going to fuck? Why do you love somebody who isn't your offspring? Why do you love somebody who has nothing to contribute to your survival as part of the tribe? I do. Oh, well, so at my basest core, I believe that love is a force bigger than me. I can't control it. I can't manipulate it, and it affects me profoundly, and it's universal. So there you go. It's very stereotypical and kind of cliche to say love, but love. So sure picked a hell of a time frame. Yes, what's that curse? May you live in interesting times. However, for those of you who believe like me, the rest of you just plug your ears for a second. For those of you who believe that we are here moving the vibrations and getting things in sync and moving forward, creating love where supposedly no love could exist. Remember, choosing love over fear changes the fabric of existence. It has to be a viable choice. We have to seriously be fucking scared. We don't just get to skate by and go, oh, all of this is temporal. Oh, this is my higher power has. It's just darkness. If I turn on the light, it'll all be. No. Choosing love over fear has to be a choice. So we have to be scared. And then we get to go, oh, what am I going to do about this? And then we remind each other that we're safe. We're okay. We got this. Whatever that looks like. Sometimes it looks like screaming. But if you're screaming to make a change, and that change is prompted from the higher good, then it's the right change. It's the right scream. It's right for us. It is hard. It is hard. We say that. My people say that all the time. Being human is hard. But also, if I weren't human, I wouldn't get to eat chocolate. I wouldn't have orgasms. That are conscious at any rate. I wouldn't get to feel sunlight. I wouldn't know what it's like to tell my horse that we're supposed to be going left with just my butt cheek. I wouldn't get now. So yeah, it's hard. But my job is to redirect my gaze into the parts of life that make it worth being hard. This was all over the place. So let's go back to 100 people have reacted to this. Hi, Mama. You wouldn't get to experience it. You wouldn't get to experience love. At least not the way we know it. That's the purpose. Go back to work. I'll see you next week in Vegas. Woo, Vegas! My next question for Briana, now that I just totally belched at you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Charming. Technical difficulties and gas. I'm your girl. I am going to ask Briana after all that heavy stuff, I'm gonna go back to something light and fluffy. What's something you're good at that might surprise people? I am good at first aid, which might be surprising because I'm so emotional, I'm so hyper-reactive, I'm so dramatic that you would think I'd be the first one to be like, call 911, da, da, da. But for some reason, when there's blood involved on me, or there's a number of people from my grad school, college days that can vouch for this, other people, there's something in my brain that just clicks into, oh no, we can't waste energy with drama right now. You need to stop the blood flow. And I am really good at taping up wounds. Hey, you can't even see it, but taping up wounds that probably need stitches, but nobody wants to waste time in the ER or doesn't have health insurance. Again, back to grad school days. I've never had to give anybody CPR. I don't know what I'd do if that happened, but I have stopped head wounds. I found, you gotta find don't go straight to a tourniquet, because a tourniquet means you might be losing. So if you can, just pressure on the Ow, that's it. It's right there. Ow. Ow. It's uncomfortable. But it makes your hand all tingly. I've done a lot of medical care on my dog. It's because my first job in high school was in a vet's office. So, same kind of premise. That's comforting, isn't it? Here, let me fix you. I worked on dogs. It works. Super glue is magic. If you need it, if you got an actual flap and you get it really super clean, do what you gotta. My daughter slit her chin open, that thing they get when they fall face forward, and you could actually see, like, it had, yeah, plug your ears if you're sensitive. It was actually splayed open so you could see the layers down to the, tape it up, butterfly bandages, keep it in, yeah, there we go. So, Briana, what are you good at that I might not have had the opportunity to discover, and might surprise me? Please tell me. Humans, animals, it's all meat. It is. I mean, different levels of edibility, but yeah. Nice to come home to school. Hi, welcome home from school. I hope your day was good. Oh, what time is it? Oh, I have an appointment, but not. Had his teeth go through his lip. Yeah, oh, that's always fun. I was the kid in college, too, that pierced everybody's ears. That was me. People would get drunk and come to me to pierce their ears. Yeah, sure. Got it. I actually pierced my own stomach twice. Now we're getting into TMI, but I did. I'm immediate gratification girl, and I wanted my belly button pierced. So, twice in a row. You're fairly good at axe throwing. I don't want to be around someone who's fairly good at axe throwing. I want to be around somebody who's good at axe throwing. Fairly good, I'm not going to put an apple on top of my head for you. As much as I love you and may trust you in other areas, no. Brianna's good at stripping. That's not a secret. Yes! And to clarify what I said last time, I would never stop you, Brianna, from taking your bra off. I would just ask you to count to 10. And then, bring it! Naked! No, I'm not going to do it. I don't get the same reaction. Sister had her leg go through a full panel of glass. Woo! Hi, Tracy. Love from the UK. I love you. And Jason Momoa is good at axe throwing. I'll believe you from a distance. Hello, Geneva, Switzerland. I'm not good at anything. You're full of shit. Stop that. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's not true. Everyone is good at... I don't like that phrase. Everyone's good at something, because then all of a sudden we're talking about ascribing to other people's standards. You are good... And then it's like, oh, you're good at being you. What I was talking about earlier about that essence, about our vibrational, like the core inner being, that's really all we need to be good at, is identifying what's real, what exists, what I feel in my most fundamental self, and then how do I let that be expressed? My daughter had stitches in her forehead from running into a wall. The doctor said you could probably fit a dime in it. That would be funny. Put it back. Horace is good at escaping. Horace is good at everything. I love Horace. I'm decent at acting. I'm not. I just am good at having people tell me what to do. Miss you at Dallas Con. I know. Freakishly good at solving Rubik's Cube. See, that is not something I would guess. I need to give my 100%. What? Shit, decided. It's moving so fast. The video keeps freezing. Is it? I'm sorry. It was even worse to begin with. It froze on me. So there you have it. I'm going to go leave my husband's office now and prepare for... I have another question for Briana coming up pertaining to what I'm about to go do. I changed my mind about something. No, I didn't. I just accepted that it wasn't what I wanted it to be. So, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Briana, what are you good at that would be a surprise to people? And... I'm sorry I'm batshit crazy and believe in ghosts, but I do. I'm not really sorry about it. If it offends you, I'm sorry. If it disturbs you, I'm sorry. Not really sorry about it, though. It's just part of the weirdness that is me. I love you!